Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator and welcome back to Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld episode 363. What am I doing in the nether? So I had some stuff to record, some footage to record for an upcoming video that I said is coming out this Friday, so I'm going to do my absolute best to make sure it comes out on Friday. And yeah, I just didn't make it back home. And so hopefully we'll be able to do so. I don't have any ice on me, but we're going to take our chances with the ice highway. But if you remember this area, we are currently in, or I should say we're currently just past, really? Okay, bye. We are currently just past the beta 1.2 outpost. This is right around where I set up my, or in fact that was the portal I set up to reach beta 1.8 chunks. And howdy Paul, welcome back. So yeah, we don't have too far of a distance. Hopefully it'll take a minute or so. The whole journey is 3.5 minutes, traveling about a third of that, or less. We're at 2,000. So yeah, we're going all the way to the stronghold. Excuse me, thank you. In fact, since we're on the roof, we could probably go all the way to the very end of the pathway. I should say highway. Of course, I'm going faster than the nether. For as much as I like taking the minecart, because you could just sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery of the endless bedrock and nether fog. I gotta say, this is far more effective for getting places within a reasonable amount of time. I should say going long distances within a reasonable amount of time. Uh-oh. I'll take that boat. Yeah, like I said, I don't have any packed ice to fix this. Am I going perfectly straight? Oh, this is amazing. Ah, Pigman, no. The animation, the rowing animation still plays. Alright, Pigman, are you going to, Oh, thank you. I don't know what the boat travel speed this would be, but going fast to the Farlands would be rather fun. Oh my gosh, it's almost possible. If you made a super flat world made out of ice, you could go to... I would say go to the Farlands, but there's no Farlands that generate on a super flat world. You'd have to go all the way to the world border. The thing is, you'd have to find a village. If you found a village, you could get the boat, because villages would provide wood, which means you would need a biome that's not warm, or else the ice would melt. And yeah, not frozen, because I don't think there are there villages that generate in cold biomes? They might generate in the cold tundra as of 1.14. If you want to fly to the Farlands, use the Elytra. Then you'd be really flying, if you had fireworks. I was right, why does it play the nether sound when going through the end? Has it always done that? Maybe that's a 1.9 thing. I will say, since I have custom sounds within the resource pack, I don't always know. Oh yeah, did I ever finish this? I got close. So I'll need to bring around the slabs. Probably do something... I guess if I just do that, then that way what'll happen is I'll complete the slabs going around. Howdy again, Vin. There we go, that wasn't so bad. 4.5 minutes. And hopefully the Endermen stay on the central island. Excuse me, buddy. I'm building here. Construction zone. Okay, you know what? Maybe this doesn't need to go so far. How about I stop it here? That way I can get a refund on a couple of the ice. And then set that there, and we're all good. Although I don't know how I like that. There we go. The reason why these are slabs are to make sure nothing spawns on them. The reason why this tree's here is because there's an old bug late 1.7. In fact, it was from 1.7 all the way until the very beginning of 1.8, where growing a big tree would generate a log at 0, 0, 0. And therefore, I generated a log at 0, 0, 0 here in the end. I didn't do it for the nether. I didn't really think about that. But yeah, I had a log here in the end, and then it got deleted during my second dragon fight. And I haven't put a new one. But I did do it in the overworld as well. But yeah, I did not do it for the nether. Yeah, as long as the Endermen stay over there, then this should go by fast. I'm not going to put more trees on the end island. What if I want to fight the dragon again? All those trees are going to get obliterated. That's also why I have a little, like, building area, but it's underneath the central island, because the chances of the dragon flying that low has become rather low after its attack pattern changed in 1.9. Yeah, I'm not going to colonize the central island. It'd be a waste of building time if I ever were to fight the dragon again, since it'd all get destroyed. Or most of it. Unless I built it out of endstone, netherrack. I would say bedrock, but I don't know how much I want to build with my bedrock. Excuse me. Bye. Let's see, what other blocks does the Ender Dragon not destroy? Obsidian. But obsidian's rather... I don't have a lot of it. I don't currently have any plans, any building plans within the end, since I still have more overworld stuff to do. I only have my farm out here. The last large-scale end build I did, other than this Enderman farm, was way back. Shortly after UMP Part 3, I had a modded super flat survival series. And I built a train that went all the way around the outer islands in the end. Took me a couple weeks or so. Took a lot of resources, but it was fun. And I want to say the train driving around. It's my K36 or K37, I don't remember what locomotive it was. Driving around, I think took about 10 or 11 minutes. That was fun. That reminds me, I need to get back on that world since I never did my grand finale for it. I would say one day, but I think one day just might be the my channel's 10-year anniversary. I'm starting to formulate ideas for how I want to do my 10-year anniversary, and thankfully, it's on a Saturday this year. Hooray! 10 years and I get a Saturday. That means I don't have to worry about people being unavailable during the week. Yeah, we'll see. Because I have ideas more than just my usual Minecraft nostalgia stream. Do I have my ender chest on me still? Yes, I do. Cool. Because I think I stuffed it with more cobblestone slabs. Paul, you're a few months early. My 10-year anniversary is in May. We still have a few months until then. Yeah, I've started getting ideas for how I want to do that. So we shall see. We shall see. I was planning on mostly doing Minecraft stuff, but as I think about it, I feel like other stuff I've done on the channel, various other games as well, but we'll see. Excuse me. Beep beep, I'm building here. Bye. Does anyone know if Endermen are required to be standing on a solid block when they teleport, or are they capable of teleporting while in free fall? That I do not know. The reason why I ask is because what if I knock an Enderman off the cliff, and while he's falling, he gets mad at me? Is he capable of teleporting back up here? If Mojang was smart, the answer would be no, because once the Enderman lands, he would receive all that fall damage, and that doesn't sound smart. That does not sound like a wise decision. But yeah, the reason is, my concern is, I push an Enderman off, he gets mad at me, teleports up here, still mad at me, and then attacks and knocks me off. That's what I'd like to avoid, if at all possible. When this stack is over, I want to see how far I've come. I wonder if the central island is still within view. I have not been keeping track of how many stacks I've been spending. The food in my hotbar, here, can you take a guess? It replaces the... Oh wait, never mind. Just kidding, it's cooked bacon. I forgot the text pops up. Yeah, it's a strip of bacon. I was gonna say, your hint is that it replaces the pork chop, except the tooltip said it's cooked bacon. Yeah, half a stack of bacon right now. Excuse me. No, okay. Boop. I guess it looks like Zomble Flesh. I feel like at one point I was considering making a new texture for Zomble Flesh, but then I never did. If you've ever seen someone using, or have used yourself, the Spax Pure BD Craft resource pack, it changed the Rotten Flesh to Zomble Brains. I thought that was interesting. Howdy, Ian. Welcome back. Oop. They're knocking me around. Hold on, is this my... Yes, it's fortune, since I'm not getting rid of any more ice. Boop, boop. I wonder if I should have grabbed snowballs. Snowballs are good on knockback, right? Wonder if the snowballs would have had enough knockback to get them out of here faster than trying to push them. Don't worry, Ian. I have one more. Tomorrow is 1.12 pre-7, and then that's the last pre-release for 1.12. 1.12.1, however, has another pre-release, and then 1.12.2 has two pre-releases. If you were here at one point whenever I was saying it, we're gonna be between 1.12 and 1.12.2 for about 4 weeks. A whole month of 1.12. Green feathers? Why'd you want green feathers over like brown feathers? Hold up, aren't you still playing in pre-classic or classic? Don't you have such a long ways to go? You'll want to make sure to write this stuff down, or just start working on it now. Poop. Oh, green because of zombies. Yeah, zombies are green, but they drop brown flesh. There's a little bit of green on there, though. Maybe it's like their internal flesh and only their skin is green. But isn't flesh usually related to skin? Not always, perhaps. I don't even know what the modern texture for zombie flesh is, because the only texture I know is the beta 1.81. And I don't think that was changed until 1.14. I'm unfamiliar with 80% of the Java textures, since I don't like looking at them. That's plus one reason why I don't watch a lot of people play modern. Ian, I don't know what you're referencing. If there was some historical event, I am not historically inclined. Ninjago? Oh. I only ever watched 1 or 2 episodes of Ninjago. Back when it was on, what was it, Cartoon Network? Is that what it played on? I never collected any of the sets. If we're at 800, that means we're about halfway there. But we're getting low on slabs. Hopefully I have enough in the ender chest to go on my way. If you've seen every episode up until then, why not take the time and go back and finish it? Or put it on in the background or something. As someone who likes completing entire series and doesn't like having them unfinished, that's my thought process. See, if you're too busy, you could plop it on in the background. Not while I'm streaming, of course. I think my streams work better as background noise than Ninjago. But that's just my personal opinion, of course. Excuse me, go away. Beep beep. I'm not a sheep, but I'm saying beep beep anyway. I wonder how many people remember that video. Thankfully, I barely do. The school is going to add a new major. Is it going to be something you're interested in? Well, I guess, are you switching majors, or do you plan on switching to the new one? Video game development. Oh, that's fun. Still on the first version of Pre-Classic. Yeah, with all the ideas, depending on if you want something badly enough, I'd say write it down. I'm a big write it down person for ideas, because I'm always coming up with ideas. And I will forget if I don't write it down. I have long lists. Long lists on Discord. I have a dedicated channel on one of my servers where I just keep track of information for myself. That way I can access it on both mobile and computer. As much as I like text documents, those are on my computer. What if I'm in bed, 9:30 at night, contemplating life, and I get an idea? I gotta write it down, and I'm not booting up my computer just to write down a sentence. Hey, great minds think alike. You also have a bunch of ideas written down on Discord. See, it's so convenient just to leave massive amounts of text for yourself on both mobile and computer. Still don't see the end. That's not true. The end is everywhere. But the end of the pathway. I can understand you using notes on your phone, because you're not as big of a computer person as I am. As someone who spends between 12 and 14 hours a day on the computer, I would like access to content on both. Oopsies. Aw, man, I'm sorry, Slab. Then why don't you write? Nope, I picked it up. See, that's temporary. Here's the thing, I've been on summer break for several years now. That's why I've been on the computer for so many hours, most days. See, that's just a temporary thing. Beep, beep. That is temporary, not lifestyle. Beep, beep. Aren't you supposed to say beep when backing up and not going forward? I took one semester of college as part of a program. It was for IT certifications. I never watched much ASDF movie, but I know people who did. Real world people. Aha! Oh, I don't have a crafting table because I'm gonna need to turn the cobblestone into slabs. Oop. That's okay, we'll keep going. We'll see. I can make an accurate estimation on how much farther once I run out of cobblestone. That way I'm not wasting cobblestone by turning it into slabs prematurely without needing it. I do not have a job. I would say I don't need a job, but who knows how accurate that truly is. I was at Amazon for 6 months back when the big C hit, and that was about that. So about 4 or 5 months college shortly before the big C hit. 6 months of Amazon during the time between 2020 and 2021, and then that was that. But since those were both short-lived, I still say I've started summer break ever since I graduated high school. I've been on summer break since then. It's like, you know, a part-time job or summer school. And since both of those were short, that's why I still say I've only been on summer break. How do I live? Magic. That's not true. It's outplaying, I should say outdoing modern society, since I don't support the system and have chosen to exclude myself from it. Therefore, for the past several years, all things have been provided to me that I've required. This way I can focus on fun things, like YouTube streams, and game development, making other videos, playing plenty of games, tackling 850 episodes of Doctor Who in the background, while working on said game development. What else? Oh yeah, I wrote a whole book. That's another thing I've done. I forget about Innocence, but it's that, well, I published it. I worked hard, got it all done, took a couple of years to get it entirely written, edited, and published, and then that was that. But that was that, meaning December. It's only been a couple months since it's been out to the world. One day I might have to work. There hasn't been enough pressure to do so. What else? I would say there's the entire Population Zelinator short film series, but that falls under my videos category. Trying to think if there's anything else I've done. Oh yeah, music! And Walk into the Farlands. One of these days, I want to get my music on publicly available CDs. Right now, I have Long Haul to the Farlands, Overworld, and Nether albums, both on CDs. I don't think I have any of my other music on CD yet, mainly because they're short. They're shorter, and I want to take advantage of the 80 minutes per disc. 80 minutes maximum. But yeah, I'm thinking of getting Long Haul to the Farlands publicly available once all 4 albums are complete. That way I can release it as a 4-disc set. The complete collection. 4 hours of music. I also have the 40-minute vinyl versions for both also created, but I'm pretty sure I need a minimum of 100 vinyls, which means I'd have to pay for those up front. Yeah, those have already been edited. They're about 40 minutes because each vinyl supports up to 22 minutes per side, and I wanted to round down for a safety room, so I made 20 minutes, half and half for each side. A four vinyl set would be cool to have available as well. Oh, I see the end. We're almost there. Maybe I won't. Ah, I am. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of cobblestone before I make it to the end, but thankfully I don't have to make too many more slabs here. I see the farm. Modern day regular standard jobs you see out there, I think to myself, as I would agree with you, yes, they're not fulfilling. That's why you gotta find something fun to do for a job, or not do anything. One of these days, it'd be cool if I was paid for various works I've done. I think I did the math not too long ago. I've made a whopping $33-ish from the past 10 years of YouTube and various other projects. Hey, that's a good start. Well, I have another paid game popping up soon about triangles that I've been plopping all over the place. My fun little triangle game is going to be great. And it's going to be very small scale since other projects I've worked on, I should say other games I've worked on, were larger scale. And so I was not ready for the scope they were. So I figured starting something small is a safer bet. Howdy, Mazav, welcome back. Alright, I can set this down here and steal the goods. So I'll start out with probably 1 stack. See how far I can go with here. Oh, that wasn't 1, that was 2. That's alright. I've made, what was it? I think $2.51 from AdSense back in 2016. Somewhere around 2016, 2017. That was back when they lowered the requirements. I should say had lower requirements for being monetized on the tube. And then they set it to 1,000 subs minimum and I think 400 watch hours in the past 12 months. I didn't reach either of those. And so I lost monetization within 30 or 60 days since they rolled out that change. And so I still have $2.50 sitting on AdSense. I've considered applying for monetization now since I passed the requirements back in April. I haven't done so because I'm pretty sure anyone who looks at the channel says repetitive content, not worth promoting, declined. And so I'll just save myself the rejection email and not bother. I wish you good luck on the laptop. Going back to mobile gaming. Hope I see the end, except I don't have good visualization for how many blocks there is between us. I'll probably be making another couple more stacks. Whoop. Less time than your 2-monitor era? What lasted less time? I'm not sure what the recent timescale we just talked about was. The thing with Pocket Edition now becoming Bedrock is that it's come down to the platform consolidation, trying to bring it all into one place as the supposedly definite version of Minecraft. But that's not doing the best. Good in concept, poor in execution. And as time has passed, I think mobile should be taken off the Bedrock list, but I don't know if they ever will. Depending on how much they are a stickler for keeping it there. Oh, Mazav's laptop, I see. Howdy, what am I doing? I'm building a pathway. I'm building a ice highway because putting boats on ice make you go zoom. And I'm putting slabs down to prevent Endermen from spawning in the future. But I'll need to prevent them from spawning on the ice next. I'll examine how much cobblestone I have here and consider doing that. Yeah, at least this issue won't be as bad as needing to wait the extensive time when getting the laptop originally. Alright, you know, I'm gonna be a little mean here and say this. 15 days in quotes. What's it end up being, you know, 20 or 21 days. Because delays come out of nowhere. So 2 weeks turn into 3. We'll see though. Now's your chance to prove me wrong. I guess it's dependent on the company. 15 days is the max. Minimum is 10. 10 to 15. I'll still stand by what I say then. Hopefully, I'm wrong. But you've been talking about how poor your luck has been. ETN 1.13 was 3 weeks, I think. Let's see, if we're ending this week on 1.12, next week is 1.12.2. The week after is 1.12.2 as well, because I'm spending a whole extra week in 1.12.2. I win! And at some point I lost a slab because I'm at an odd number. Beep. Thankfully, you're in creative all the way to the end of classic, because at that point, sneaking is only a comfort thing. But once you hit survival, sneaking becomes more essential. I feel like a statue of Steve could be equivalent to a statue of any Minecraft skin when building with entirely out of cobblestone. Unless you made the arm slimmer, then it could be a statue of Alex. Boop, beep, beep. Alright, we made it. So how are we doing on cobblestone? I have a fair amount of it. I think now might be the time that I start plopping this down. I'll put that away. Don't need it on me anymore. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, I think it would be wise to get my pickaxe repaired some more. Since might as well get rid of the... Oh, never mind. There's not that many Endermen here. I was expecting there to be more. I guess they all are spawning on the bridge. I gotta get that fixed. Yeah, let's start plopping down the cover. So what I'm envisioning... I need a solid block for this. I got 1 block space, 2 block space, and then I just put the slabs up here. So this way, no Enderman, excuse me buddy, no Enderman can spawn on the slab. I don't have a way in or out. No Enderman can spawn on the slab because it's the lower half. I might be getting rid of all this right here. No Enderman can spawn on the slab since it's the lower half. And because it's a 2 block space above the ice, they can't spawn because they're too tall. Huh. Alright. Well, let me make a bunch of slabs. I'll also need to fill this area in, since it's not safe. When it comes to building stuff in pre-classic, particularly only when you have cobblestone as a building block, unless you're building on the grass layer, but it's kind of hard to make anything look like a detailed object with a singular block type. Oh wait, why don't I just do this? Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's not gonna fit. Oh wait, hold on, it would. There we go. Me and my math here. So I think... Hold up, maybe it will. Oop, alright, there we go. I'll start out with this, and then I'll come back for the rest of the cobblestone later after I get this down. So I'll clean up this little opening area soon, but I want to start getting the roof in place. That's going to require the Enderman for being off the ice. Oh, you know what? Hold on. It's rather safe in here because we're not playing at 1.14. I can't crouch and be a block and a half small. So if I just say, boop, boop. Doo-doo-ba-doo. If you want worlds larger than 256, 256, 256, you'd need to play in... I think 13A added support for different world sizes, but that was on a limited level. You can make truly custom world sizes in 14A. Hello. Let me get rid of these guys real fast. I think this has got to be slightly more difficult. Maybe I should have put the slabs first and then did the ice after. My fault for not thinking about it. Yeah, I think all default world sizes are already 256 by 256. Oh, it's only 21 by 21. Yeah, you could make that QR code in the first version then, if it's only 21 by 21 pixels. Because you would just need grass and cobblestone. Those are two separate blocks. If you're breaking blocks, why not get an auto clicker? Those have been around forever. Surely you have a way to do it automatically. That way you do just have to hold down the button. Maybe this is the way to go about it. If I had... my... Or if I just keep using my sword, I'll take advantage of the knockback 2 I have on there. Since the Endermen don't want to move, and it's faster just knock them off the edge here. Oh, is this Fortune or Soak Touch? Oop, let's swap that out. This pathway has just become a lot more dangerous now. As long as I stay under the cover, I'll be fine. But the problem is when I get close to the end here. Whoop! Like that. We're gonna try to avoid any adding additional Cheez-Its to the counter. Well, you know what I could do? I could just do this. I could build around the Endermen. Except they don't always want to be built around. Whoop! Is there no smart way to go about this? Oh, hold on. There might be. There might be a smart way to do this. That doesn't require continual damage. Alright, let me toss that real fast. I was doing fine until I got to the point where all the Endermen are exactly where I have to build. 2, 3, 4. Hi, howdy to you as well. Yeah, the water bucket was what I'm doing, except I don't think I have any of those on me, which means I'll have to go all the way back there. I have to go back home to get a water bucket. Yeah, that's, I've realized. Why don't I do that? Yeah, let me get some more XP real fast, clean out all that are up here. What do you mean a version 0.1.0? There was, for Pocket Edition. Never one for Java, though. Oh, in fact, 3DS. 3DS, the first version was labeled 0.1.0. Even though in reality, it's more like 1.0.0, because the version after that was 1.1, not 0.1.1. Anyways, not important. Yeah, we're gonna go home and grab a water bucket, as that will solve our Enderman problem. To prevent them from being right where I'm trying to build. I didn't want to do that before when I was building the ice itself, because I didn't want the water having the possibility of pushing me off. But now that I have the cobblestone in place, it is a safer job. Yeah, I just need to de-enderman the road, the ice highway. Maybe this should be the ice road, if I have the ice highway in the nether. I can already tell this is slower than when jumping across the ice, because when I was jumping across the ice, when I had the ceiling, that felt faster. You know what? I should have built a pathway for ice. I didn't think about that. I need to add that to my test chamber. In fact, at this point, I should just make a list of test chambers I do need to make, but I don't know what other I was planning on putting on there. I feel like there was one more that I wanted to add, but I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was the ice highway. I think the thing with that was I was going to need a far distance. I feel like something was requiring 500 blocks. Oh, well, not important. What are we at? 45 minutes into today, another hour and 15 to go. Maybe I'll come back with more cobblestone, put it into the ender chest. Am I floating? No, I'm spamming the jump button while I go across the bridge. Can you see that? See all the jumps I'm making? This is just me running. Jump, 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 jump. We're at 500. Couple hundred more blocks and we should see the central island pop up. Where are you? Looking forward to the end of the line. There it is. Party potato. Oh, I'm hungry. Nom 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 nom. And we consume the bacon. It's been a while since I've had bacon out in the real world. Last time I've had it was probably on a cheeseburger in however many weeks ago. Beep beep, excuse me. Alright, let's go home, shall we? And I don't know if I'm gonna respawn at my campsite or at spawn, but I know I'm not gonna respawn 60,000 blocks away from home, since I fixed that. Oh good, and it's nighttime. Let's catch some Z's here. Welcome to the morning of day 5,470. Alright, let's grab some cobblestone while we're at it. Like, let me do that real fast. I feel like red dragons in the overworld would be cool as long as they don't destroy blocks like the regular ender dragon. The reason of there's a lot more damage that can be done in the overworld. And I feel like Mojang would want to limit that from a game development standpoint. Alright, let me get rid of a couple of these. Need to make sure I have at least some free space. Any particular reason you chose to update today to 617? Well, let's think. We are looking for the water bucket. I should have several. Here, I'll grab an empty one. I have a lot of empty buckets. I have a lot of milk buckets. Why do I have so much milk? I don't know where all those milk buckets came from, but I guess I'll hold on to them. You know, there's a good chance those milk buckets are from 11W49A. I can't see myself spending all those buckets just for milk. Doop. Maybe one of these days I'll expand that wool rainbow thing. I built that way back in Classic, and it was it Classic? Yeah, Classic, back when wool was brand new. So I figured, here, I'll make this out of wool. But now, compared to how tall the worlds are currently, it's looking rather short. It's also missing a couple of colors that I've considered replacing, but it's missing 2 of them because they weren't around in Classic that were added in Beta 1.2. Boop. Away we go. One of these days I need to come back here and get rid of all the silverfish in the portal room. I don't know how many are hiding in there, but I also need to fix whatever blocks are missing. And I think what I'll do... How about we start building from this side, instead of going all the way to the end? How would I start over here, since I know it's only a 2-block gap? Isn't it so nice that all the Endermen spawn on the central island, which means they aren't spawning on the ice? As soon as I say that... Never mind, I stand corrected. Alright, there we are. So now I just need to start here. This way I don't have to run all the way to the end first. In fact, let me grab my water. About how large is the island? Oop. Alright, Enderman. Be afraid. Excuse me, buddy, teleport away. There you go. They just stand there taking water damage. I thought they always teleported on first water damage hit. Come on. This might end up being a little slower than I thought, but at least it'll push them away just by flowing. And I'm not too concerned with them popping up on top of either of these, since at that point they're out of my way. We're at 50 blocks. Did you find this island or did you make it? It feels rather small for an island back then. Well, that's not true. I guess the generator is capable of producing islands like that. Farewell, Central Island. Farewell, good spawning location for all the Endermen. Go away. There you go. Well, at least this is faster than needing to slap them with my sword. And safer. But still not optimal. If you whipped out something like MC Edit or MCA Selector, you'd be able to count how many blocks. Any third-party tool capable of loading up the InfDev format. Here, let me turn this down on my end. Poop. Go away. Yeah, I really thought Endermen always wanted to teleport out of water as soon as they receive the damage. Looks like I was mistaken. Because they just stand there, taking multiple hits. And I think to myself, these Endermen must not be very smart. Wonder if that gets changed in the future. I'm not familiar with the history of Enderman AI. think they used to have Zombo AI back when they were first added, though, as a testing feature. And then that was changed. This was back when they still had the smoke particles and made Zombo sounds. I've thought about going back and having a dedicated beta 1.8.1 world, but I never got around to doing so. And the reason is beta 1.8.1 is the very first old version I played, because I started when 1.2.5 was brand new. And then by the time 1.4 was rolling around, I was already interested in old versions, like beta and alpha. And so I remember playing beta 1.8.1 for the first time and thinking, this just feels like 1.2.5, but with less blocks. And so I've thought about going back there, but who knows. It's almost more worth doing playing 1.0. As 1.0, you can at least beat the game and stuff. But it's not the same. Beta 1.8 block lighting for blocks in the inventory. Oi. Plus, the chest sounds still use the door sounds in beta 1.8. They were changed during the sound update. Did they use a copy of the Zombo sounds then? Buddy, go away. Because in order for the sound update to only affect resources, the client would need to know to read from that directory. I know Enderman received new sounds at 1.4, but they still had the old attack stuff. Oh, wait a minute, we're not hearing any of the new sounds on here. I totally forgot. We haven't been hearing any of the anger sounds on here because I'm pretty sure they're disabled in a resource pack. Excuse me, y'all. I'm building here. A copy of the Zombo sound would make sense. That way the game was already prepared to accept the difference. Could not have referenced the Zombo sound directly or else it would not have changed. I don't want to use beta 1.7.3. The whole point is because beta 1.8 is beta 1.8. There is a house that I had long time ago on my first beta 1.8 survival world. And I don't remember much from it other than it was built on, or I should say it was built around the edge of a cliff. And it had a very large slab staircase leading up to it. I'm pretty sure that world is gone because I lost my 2012 worlds. I lost all my Minecraft stuff from when I first started playing in May 2012 all the way until April 2013. So that world's gone. But I still had my externally saved versions. I have my very first Minecraft jar archive. So those are still saved, but yeah, I wonder if I have my secondary world. Because not only was I playing beta 1.8 at that time, I also had a beta 1.3 world. So many Endermen lining up on the edges. Just need to be smart about this. Oop, beep beep. $145 dropped frames, 0.1%. Tis be unfortunate. You know what I could do if I really, really wanted? Once this is over, I could fill the entire pathway, cover it with water. Both of these. Since water is renewable, all I would need is 2 buckets, and then just keep going. I'm pretty sure Mojang shared the beta 1.9 pre-releases because of beta 1.8 originally being leaked, the first pre-release. And they figured, well, how about we share the next pre-release public, the next version of it public. Beep beep. And so from there, that's what led into the snapshots for 1.1 as well. I wonder if we never would have had publicly available pre-releases or snapshots had the first beta 1.8 pre-release not been leaked to the public. We may never know. That's in another timeline thinking. I wonder when they started doing pre-release versions in terms of pre-release versions to select groups other than stuff like Alpha 1.2. Alpha 1.2 was shared with, I think, 2 game journalist companies. One of them, I think, is PC Gamer. Ow. Buddy, why are you mad at me? Get under the bridge. Yeah, other than that, I don't know how many other versions had pre-releases other than the start of Beta 1.6. So Beta 1.6 had at least 3 test builds. Who knows if we'll ever acquire test build 1 or 2. Go away, please. So that's within the 6-month gap between Alpha 1.2. I think. No, closer to 8. When did Beta 1.6 come out? May, right? About 7 months. Excuse me, y'all. I'm building here. How far are we? 500? We're only a third of the way there. Beta 1.6 might have been the first version. Beta 1.6 was meant to correct a lot of the technical problems that has plagued old Minecraft. Go away, y'all. Beta 1.6 was a large bug fix update, in addition to the new features it added, like tall grass maps. I never knew that maps, when they were first implemented, supported. Oops. Alright, well, gotta go. I never knew that when maps were first implemented, they supported the level zoom feature. I never knew that. I thought that was something added in 1.4. But it turns out it wasn't true. You just have to manually modify the map data to change the zoom level, but it was always there. That was news to me. I should have brought more food. I didn't realize I'm only at 26 bacon. I'm not doing too well. Relatively, of course. I tend to eat a lot of bacon on here. We're about halfway. Halfway from the central island. Not halfway since I started running. Because I need the crafting table, and I need... Where's my ender chest? Did I leave my ender chest behind and not pick it up? Hold up, where'd my ender chest go? I kinda need that. I have all my cobblestone in there. I thought I broke it, right? Did I fail to pick it up or did I leave it behind? I really hope I didn't break it, because if I left it behind, then that would mean that I could at least go back and grab it. But if I broke it and I didn't pick it up, then it's gone. And I'm sad because I don't like losing ender chests. Even though I know I can always get more when I raid end cities. Alright, let's go try to find it. Whee! Look at how fast we're going, even though we're not even in the boat. I'm trying to avoid the boat, though, because... No, it's gone. I'm pretty sure my ender chest is gone. I broke it, and then I didn't pick it up again. Well, since we're already over here, I guess we'll need to grab another ender chest. Alright, well, back home we go. Maybe once we're home, we'll grab more bacon as well. Like here, let me make sure I write this down. Alright, do not forget. And, boop, alright. And, anoink. I wonder when Minecraft started keeping track of whether or not you defeated the dragon, so that way it doesn't play the credits again. Because it used to play the credits every time you went through the portal. It might have changed in 1.9 because they were expecting people to repeatedly fight the dragon and go back and forth to the end. Alright, let's think. So we need... Oh wait, it's a block, not an item. Adoink. I'll take that, thank you. So let's grab some more food. And we'll go back along the pathway. The ice highway. I only noticed the credits stopped appearing when I was traveling back and forth to the end in 1.9. In fact, I think it was even 1.8. And the reason why I say I think it was 1.8 was because that's when I first started getting the end ready for the outer islands of 1.9. And so when I went back to the end again in 1.9 with my stuff, with my my brand new reset dragon fight data, that's when the credits played again after not seeing them for a while. Alright, let's take advantage of our speed and then zoom. You know, it's probably safe to leave that door open. From a logical standpoint, I have an unnecessary amount of doors in here. But I kind of like the doors as they help keep the different sections separated. Nom 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 nom. What was I saying about eating a lot of bacon? And back to work we go. Right here, let me grab the cobblestone I don't currently have. Here, let me swap pickaxes because the whatchamacalled, the crafting table. The crafting table is way at the end. I should have turned more of the cobblestone into slabs when I was at home. A little late for that. Maybe I will set up some sort of base camp around here. I'll probably build it near the bottom of the world. That way the Ender Dragon is less likely to cause damage to it. Whee! Obsidian stopped dropping cobblestone, I think, in InfDev? InfDev or Alpha? Alpha 1.0. Are you trying to collect obsidian? This is one of those ask the wiki things because I don't remember. I don't think it's Alpha 1.2 though. I'm pretty sure it was before then. And the reason why I say that is with Alpha 1.2 being the Halloween update, I'm pretty sure Obsidian already was dropping itself before then. InfDev 6.18. Alright, so late InfDev. Plus one reason why InfDev 6.18 is the most stable InfDev version. The only big thing with InfDev 6.18 though are unbreakable minecarts. Sure, they're fun to have, you can push them around, keep stuff inside. But once you have a minecart in the world, you can't get rid of it. And so, for as much as I like 6.18, I will say that is its biggest downfall. But I like its clouds. It still has all the wool colors. Howdy Potato, welcome back. It doesn't have stuttering zones or world jitter. You haven't missed much today. I've just been working on the ice highway. I'm almost done. Once I get the roof in place, the ice highway will be completed. $1.1 million word. $1.1 million words sounds like something they've spent years working on. As if if that was gotten done within a short amount of time, I feel like I was rather, rather concerning at how quickly it was put together. A 3-word ending. 3 words to change your life. Just a dream, but oops. I was gonna say it was all just a dream, but I had to count the words before I said it. In your head. In my head. I don't know. Oh, the epilogue just had a 3-word phrase. Oh. Enderman, thank you. Yeah, these Endermen really like torturing themselves by standing in the water. She went home. Oh. I should count how far I can go before I need to place water again. It's feeling like only about 5 blocks or so. Which means all the Endermen get pushed out of the way. And then that's that. I thought obsidian dropped cobblestone before then. I thought obsidian dropped cobblestone for a while. And then eventually it dropped itself. Maybe you should read it to fully analyze all the, where the, bittersweetness comes from. You gotta take the whole journey, not skip upon the milestones. Me decided to walk to the far lands. I will say that wasn't much of a journey though. It was a waiting game. Oh, the last version that Obsidian drops cobblestone. Okay, for some reason I read that as the only version where Obsidian drops cobblestone. I guess I read that wrong. I still don't see the farm yet. If I still don't see the farm, that means I still have a long ways to go. But I'm running out of cobblestone, which means we'll have to go back to the farm to use the crafting table. The lava at the bottom of the world wasn't a part of the world. It was excluded from the chunks. So the world itself saved at the last layer of stone. That lava was not within the chunk data itself. Within InfDev, I should say. Also, lighting should still be there. The lighting that the lava created. So until you have block updates, then the underground tunnel, if you still had the lava there, should still have light. Excuse me, y'all. Thousand blocks isn't so bad. Beep beep. Excuse me, everyone. Navigating these Endermen is like navigating a, oh, what's it called? It's not ping pong. It's not foosball. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the name of it. Whoop. Pinball, there we go. Navigating the Enderman is like a ball trying to navigate a pinball machine, where if you hit something, you're gonna bounce off of it. Where'd you get the lava from for the bucket? Have you collected lava before? And that's why you know where the closest lava is. Beep beep. I'm thinking back again about pinball. It'd be cool if one of these days we got our pinball machine going. It worked a long time ago. I don't remember what went wrong. The backboard needs to be nailed back in place though. The glass panel for it's also came loose. Chances are we'll also need to use WD-40 on the what's it called, the launcher, since I don't know how well that would work. Might even need to replace the spring there. But yeah, I remember way back when we got it that I had a fair amount of fun playing pinball on there. Never bothered keeping track of the score though, whether the score functionality functioned or not. Hooray! I can go zoom. Boop. Alright, so let me start creating some stacks of cobble. I should say stacks of slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about Oh, wait a minute. I never lost my ender chest. My ender chest was here all along. I put it back. Oops. I forgot about that. That's where I put my ender chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So I guess I never lost the ender chest to begin with. I just put it back where it belonged. Oopsies. I probably left it here thinking, well, if I have to come back to the farm every time I need to go crafting, I might as well put the ender chest back here with the crafting tables. That's probably what happened. Hopefully we have enough time. We're an hour and 24 into this one, because I made sure to start on time today. Hooray! Because I was editing a video and not in the middle of doing something important. If I was video editing, I was able to pause early. Beep beep. The spawning for Enderman is going to get smaller and smaller with their range, until the point where I close it off entirely. Because the farther I go from the spawn, or I should say from the farm, the less capable they are of spawning over there. Which means they want to spawn on the ice highway. But at some point, we're gonna encounter the other end of cobblestone. Beep beep, excuse me. Oh, you know what? Starting from this end again has put me back to an even number. Excuse me, y'all. I'm not at all familiar with the Kowloon walled city. Yeah, poofy trees in instead of 413 through 415. I think, for as much as I like chopping down trees and stuff, instead of 415 is one of my favorite versions because I do like the look of those densely populated poofy trees. Who needs a roofed forest when you have instead of 415? Yeah, instead of 415 is one of my favorite versions. Well, that's just the trees themselves. Excuse me, buddy. The terrain, the sheer cliffs, the deep oceans, and the tall mountains. I would say, though, would be cooler if it had 256 block terrain. Maybe one of these days I'll ask someone, be like, hey, would you mind making a mod for 415? But then the mountains would also need to be made a little bit taller because they're designed to fit within the 128 block space. Unless someone's already done this, in which case that'd be cool. But I don't know. I don't know how many people have made 415 mods. There was the original, the very first 64-bit Minecraft mod, and that used 414. Yeah, I think I'd prefer 415. 3.25 million square miles. Oop. Excuse me, Enderman. It's kind of interesting seeing the vast majority of them spawn on the sides there, but I know once I leave the area and all these Endermen start despawning, all those legs are going to disappear. Because once they're gone, they can't respawn on the cobblestone slab. Beep beep. Buddy, get out of the water. You're like that one dude who went surfing in the, what was it, 2010? 2010 Hawaii tsunami alert. I think it was 2010, if I'm remembering correctly. Ended up not happening though. But, I can't remember who it was. But whoever it was sang on television a parody of We Didn't Start the Fire. Can't remember his name. But yeah, the parody is called, I think, Watch Out for the Tsunami, or something like that. I'm not at all surprised that people have set livelihoods up there. People set up livelihoods everywhere. In any environment. Whether willingly or not. Such as the folks currently, last I remember, still stranded on the ISS. I don't know if they've been brought home yet. After how many months has it been since they were first officially stranded up there? I don't remember. This was something I heard referenced multiple times on... Wait, don't tell me. Excuse me, y'all. Go away. Thank you. I'm trying to see if I could see the other end of the cobblestone, but with all the Endermen in the way, I cannot tell. Because they're blocking my view from the other cobblestone. And I don't want to just look in that direction, because then the Enderman will get mad at me. Bowing used to be so fine. I don't know what happened. In the past couple of years or so, it's been having all sorts of problems. But I don't remember hearing anything about them for forever. And then, so in the past couple of years, doors being lost, just whoop. And then the failed rescue missions for the folks on the ISS. Oh well. Yeah, what is wrong with the Enderman? I don't know why they like standing in water so much. Excuse me, buddy. Thank you. I wonder if they only teleport if they don't have a pathfinding location. Maybe that's why sometimes they try to walk out of the water, but because it's slabs, it's harder. And so they only decide to teleport after they attempt to walk out of the water. I wonder. That's the technical Minecraft I'm not familiar with. I think technical Minecraft aspects are cool, but I've never really taken the time to do research into them. Oh, is there nothing behind me? I get to go! Hooray! Ah, I was able to plop down so much in that short period of time. Alright, you're taking too long. Man, what is his problem? He just did not want to leave the water. I hear him though. Where is he? He's up there. Hi! Wonder what it's gonna take from the teleport. Oh, that wasn't him? Oh no, I was hoping that was him. Oh, it's the other Enderman. Oh, that's not cool. Yeah, let's be smart about this. Alright, buddy. I'm coming for you. Bye. How much about slabs? Oh, I still have a lot. I would estimate if this would get me to the end, but the Endermen are still in the way. If they could make like a cow and move, that would be nice. Thank you, thank you. Terrible puns every day. Or was it terrible puns all day? I think it was every day. I don't know. Whatever I put on the splash, whenever the updated resource pack becomes available, y'all can go back and look through the splash list and see whatever I put. Because I don't remember what it says. I think it's terrible puns every day. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, go the forklifts. I wonder if we'll ever get a block, item, and or entity within Minecraft that is capable of moving other blocks. I wonder. Probably not, though. I feel like that leans more towards the advanced side of technology, whereas Minecraft leans into fantasy more. I should say vanilla leans more into fantasy with its concepts and stuff. What was the floater? That does not sound familiar. As every year we get a new April Fool's versions, I really only remember the April Fool's versions I played back in from There's no 13, right? Because I remember 2012. No, it was 2013. Sorry, there was no 2012. 2013 was 2.0. Because I remember 2013, 14 villager takeover, 15 hugs and love, and that's kind of it for me. But I put any amount of time in. To this day, I still haven't played the potato update. I wanted to get more into the Infinity Snapshot, the library, with all the books and portals, procedural dimensions. I never put a lot of time into that, though. That would be one series, or that would be another dedicated series. Was the poisonous potato update? I see. Yeah, I haven't touched that at all, and I haven't looked at it at all. I've heard people say that was one of the best April Fool's versions, though. No one got mad at me, right? I don't think so. I remember the voting update. I did play a little bit of the voting update. That one was 2023, right? Because 2024 was potatoes. I guess that means Mojang has also had the idea for being able to move blocks around like that. Within regular means, not similar to how you moved blocks in one block at a time. I wanted to get into one block at a time. I started a world for it, and then I didn't get to it. After that day, I figured I can't see myself spending extensive time on here. You should totally mine as much obsidian as you can back then, because if you're getting obsidian and it breaks rather quickly... Oh, did you just get mad at me? He did. Come on, man, why you... Hold on, time to whip out some 2011 stuff. You mad, bro? Come on, buddy. He did teleport. Okay, so they can teleport while falling. I thought so. I wanted to verify. Think we're good? Probably. You know what I should do? This wouldn't drop any of the XP, but it would drop Ender Pearls. A way if I wanted to quickly clean out my... whatchamacallit. If I wanted to quickly clean out my Enderman farm, since they all have half a heart left, I would just need to spawn some water, and they would all go away in one hit. I also saw other Enderman farm designs, and instead of going all out with the slabs, they also had a lot of water covering locations. I've thought about doing that, covering the surface of my main area with water. So that would not only prevent Endermen from spawning, but it would also prevent them from teleporting onto that space. We'll see if I get to that. Maybe I'll at least cover the top portion of the farm with water. That would prevent any Endermen from teleporting to the top. It would keep them all within the central area where they're supposed to be, where they get mad at the Endermite named... What did I name it? Enderman bait. I think I called it Enderman bait. are indeed running out of slabs here, but soon we're gonna zoom. We're gonna go flying across the world. You can do all sorts of data manipulation with an inspect element, but I can almost guarantee it's not going to. And I say almost because I don't know if it would be a good workaround, but I can almost guarantee that it's not going to send a message to the server. I should say the server will not publicly accept that as valid data. If you want to prove me wrong, send the entire duration of the B-movie script. Someone has it online, right? I'm sure. If not, at least the intro, since I'm pretty sure that should pass the default character limit. I was talking with someone recently, one of the viewers on here, and they had multiple message segments. Can't remember who it was, but they did, 1 out of 2, 2 out of 2, 1 out of 3, and so on for how many messages they intended to post. Where am I? 1100, and I stopped at what, 700? I was right. I figured the whole B-movie script was available, plentiful. I wonder if someone manually transcribed it, or if they just copied the, got the DVD or Blu-ray and copied the credits. Not the credits, the subtitles. And then just reformatted that. What's the F4? Yeah, of course YouTube won't accept that, because the server has to process whatever data you send. And this is to prevent people from sending entire malicious code within a chat message. Oh, this is my last stack. I'll need to go back all the way to the very end and acquire more cobblestone. Oh wait, hold up. Before I forget. Oh, that's why. Excuse me, buddy, you're in the way. Thank you. Oops. Boop. Alrighty, and this time, this is gonna be our first time where we get to use the boat. Yippee! We get to go zoom! And look! Where'd the Enderman go? Enderman not here. Man, this is so much nicer than needing to run and jump. Touchdown. Says sports people. Alright, let me grab... Why do I have 2 boats on me? Oh, okay, no, it's not another one of those boat duplication bugs. I remember, this boat came from grabbing it while I was using the ice highway in the nether, because in the event that I hit more ice, or in the event that I ran into more ghast holes while going across the ice, that would make sure that if I were to lose the boat, I would have another one. Oop, there we go. Alright, I'm not going to use the boat going all the way back because I don't want to end up in the Enderman spawning area. And then they decide to get in the boat. I'd rather not do that. Oh, there goes the hunger. I'm pretty sure this is still slower than if I was using beta 1.8 hunger. Man, one of these days, I really hope saturation gets added. Like, we could see our saturation values and our exhaustion values. Oh, made it to the end. Good timing, because I ran out of food. That's my fortune, right? Oh, that's my Silk Touch pickaxe. I've been wasting Silk Touch durability. I'm not too concerned about that anymore, though, because... I'm not too concerned about that because now that I have my Enderman XP farm, I don't need to worry about it all too much. Come on, y'all. I'm working here. Beep, beep. Wonder if I could take a quick peek to see just how much farther. I still can't even see the cobblestone. Because I'm looking, I can see the end there, and I am incapable of seeing where the end is. Where I ended off the previous cobblestone pathway. At least the farther I go from this end, the more I get to enjoy the boat going back. Excuse me, y'all. Clear the pathway. I didn't want to flood the whole pathway with ice, or with water continually, because the whole point is to take advantage of the ice. By doing that, I would just be wasting... I would just be wasting all the water. Since I'd have to get rid of the water, which would be a bigger pain to deal with. Come on, Enderman, I'm building here. Originally, I was thinking that we were gonna finish, but I'm looking at the time and we only have about 10 minutes for today. Chances are we're not going to finish today. Because if I still don't see wherever the end of the cobblestone line is from the central island. Where are we? We are 900. Yeah, we still have a while to go. Your true obsession with the character has ended. Well, at least now you can obsess over the next thing until your interest comes back. Beep beep. This is hitting the point of you've gone too far down the rabbit hole to the point of regret. Beep beep. Thank you. I don't know why I say beep beep at the Enderman. I don't have a beep beep on the soundboard. All my sound effects are quotes. At least a person saying something I should say. I don't have any sound effects on my soundboard. Every time I would try to press the beep beep button, though, I'd have to click out of the game. One of these days, it would be cool to get a hardware soundboard, but I don't feel like spending the money for that. I'd rather someone donate a new microphone over donating a soundboard. I don't even know all that I would put on there. But yeah, I'll keep using my taskbar for the time being. So if we're at just under 900, and I thought we ended off around 700. Yep, there it is. I can finally see my starting point. I have about 7 minutes to make it there. I'm pretty sure I have enough cobblestone slabs, so I'm not concerned about that, but depending on how much the Endermen get in my way, it will determine whether or not we can get there in the next 7 minutes. If I've moved about 100 and something blocks within 3 minutes, I should be able to make it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go to I'll go back to the central island after I place down this water bucket somewhere on my farm. I'll go back to the central island, pick up another water, and then create an infinite water source at the farm. That way, if I do figure out what sort of flooding pattern I want to create, I'll be able to have all the water I need. That means I'm probably going to leave the bucket here. I have a lot of buckets, I'm not too concerned, plus buckets are cheap. Plus I'm likely to find more buckets in any other dungeon I would find. How many chests do buckets spawn in? Is it only dungeons, or do they spawn in village chests as well? Oh wait, hold on. How many chests even generate in modern day villages? I feel like they are now based upon different stuff, whereas blacksmith chests used to be get a little bit of multiple items, whereas village loot changed to be more complex. Buddy, can you move? Come on. No, don't teleport back here. There we go. I'm really sad that I don't have a way to recolor the particles. That would require a mod. I could probably do so if I had Optifine support. Optifine is for some of the major releases, or I should say some of the full versions, and since I play a lot of pre-releases, release candidates, and snapshots, Optifine is usually not updated for that. Some of them may be, the older ones. Whoop. First I thought he was walking over here because he was mad at me. I wonder if all the Endermen are crowding into this area because they're running out of space. They can always teleport out onto the edges and onto the other cobblestone location, or the plank. I'll do the plank pathway. Whoops. Beep beep. Did I just lose a slab? I know I accidentally placed one. Well, I guess this odd number is gonna match up with my other odd number, since I'm so close to that. In fact, how close am I? Let's find out. Oh, it's right over there. Come on, Enderman. Clear out. And then once I leave by taking the boat, I won't have to see them again. Hooray. Since we're about to be done with this, what I'll do as the last thing today is get that infinite water source going. That should not take too long. It'll use up the rest of our time. Ta-da! The Enderman! No! Ta-da! There we go. That ruined the big moment. The Enderman ruined the big moment because he was right where the last block needed to be. So watch this. All the Endermen are here. And then all I have to do is leave the area. And they all go away. Wee, bow drifting. Man, this is so much faster. Finally, now I can go back and forth to and from the farm within a short amount of time. In fact, here, let me whip out my phone real fast, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna time this. Not right now, it'll be timed when we go back. So let's see, what can I put away? I can put away all the cobblestone. Here, let me move that real fast. Put away the cobblestone. In fact, I'll also put away the slabs. And I think, what's short enough? Yeah, if the nether highway is 7,000 blocks and it takes 3.5 minutes, I don't do anything on there. I absolutely don't need to have to do anything on this one, which is only 1,600 blocks. So, where's a good area to set up the infinite water source? I already took over this place. Logically, it should go here. But this is where my main chest is. I don't want to move those chests. I already have this area conquered. There's not a good place for this. I could always stick it up here on the second floor. Maybe around here. Alright, let me grab... Actually, I'll just build it out of slabs. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I need to make sure I use solid blocks. I have to use solid blocks because in 1.13, blocks get waterlogged. So I'll build it right above the ice highway, I guess. Yeah, doink. Come on, jump off the stair. Nope. Alright, new plan. How about... I don't know where to put this. I guess I could make a temporary area. Yeah, I guess I'll just make a temporary water area and I'll clean it up later. So let me... How would I do this real fast? So there's one water set. So let's go all the way back. Because we need to pick up water from the central island. So let me plop down the boat and hit start. So how long is this gonna take? Let's time it, shall we? Oop, 20 seconds, there we go. What did I say, about a minute? Was that my estimation? I think that's somewhere around what I guessed. 40 seconds, and stop. 42.57. So less than 43 seconds. There we go. We go zoom. Yeah, we are definitely slightly over, but I want to pick up the water now and complete the water source. That way I don't forget about it later. But thankfully, me of the past decided to put infinite water sources down here. I think I have 2 of them. Yeah, boop. I got 1 there. I thought. There we go. Okay, so that is indeed full. So you have 1 there, and then let me just make sure this one's full as well. Yeah. Alright, cool. So yeah. Just to be safe. I would put torches along the staircase here. Except if I put torches and the dragon decides to fly down here, I lose the torches. Sounds like a waste of resources to me. But thankfully, my 1 torch that I got rid of the dragon egg is still here. In fact, how about the second one? No, I lost the second torch. Or I broke it. I don't remember. Anyways, I don't know when I'll be fighting the dragon again. Now that I've done 3 dragon fights. The original... Hold on, that block's bothering me. I've done the original dragon fight. I've done the... snapshot dragon fight. I can't remember off the top of my head what version that was. There's something like 15W 37A or 39A. I don't remember, but there's something like that. And then I did a full release of 1.9, although I think I did in 1.10 or 11. No, it had to have been 1.11 because I wanted the achievement. Maybe it was 1.10, I don't remember. 1.10 and 1.11 I zoomed on by since there weren't many releases and pre-releases. 1.9 had a lot more, and now 1.12 had more as well. Yeah, I gotta say, 1600 blocks in 43 seconds is pretty good. Boop. Alright, so yeah, if y'all have any final thoughts, say them now. We'll be back again most likely tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Regular stream day. Whoop. That's harder to pick up. So yep, that's indeed all it. You're having to grab this real fast so I don't forget and stick it into the chest. And badoop. So yep, thank you all for watching. Bye.